Do you remember Officer Brianna Strauss from the city of Federal Way in Washington when she boasted about the power that she has to basically psychologically torment people and they need to get the F out of the way because she can go 90 miles an hour, but you can't, and they'll pull behind you and look for any reason to pull you over? Well, we've got a brand new Deputy Strauss, and his name is Deputy Crow. But I want to just refresh your memory about what Deputy Strauss said.
I can go 90 miles an hour. You can't. You can't do that. So get the out of the way.
A Washington State police officer is suspended after posting a controversial video to TikTok.
If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. So you might as well get the out of the way.
We can find a reason to interrupt your day, to harass you, and possibly economically torment you while we sit you along the roadway in one of the most dangerous spots you can possibly be, putting myself and you and your family in danger. That is what Brianna Strauss is saying. Excuse me, Police Officer Strauss, not Deputy Strauss. We're going to be talking about Deputy Crow here in a second.
Since deleted TikTok was created by Federal Way police officer Brianna Strauss, who said it was a public service announcement for other drivers.
PSA to everyone out there. I'm speaking for myself, but I'm probably speaking for a large majority of other officers out there. If we're driving on the freeway in our police car, get the out of the way. Get the out of the way.
In the 38-second clip, Strauss tells the viewers, quote, "I can go 90 miles per hour. You can't." She also says officers will find a way to pull someone over.
If us officers stay behind you long enough, we can find a reason to pull you over. So you might as well get the out of the way.
Well, the video...
I thought they were out there. I mean, forgive me, but I was under the delusion that they were out there to protect and serve, not to harass us, not to psychologically manipulate us, not to game the system, not to abuse their power and do things where if you did the same thing they did, you would get pulled over and you'd get a ticket for it, or you'd get your butt hauled to jail. And, it turned out that for this little piece of police propaganda where she actually removed the veil and let us know what the real psychological makeup is of a police officer and how they feel about us and the contempt that they have for the public that they're supposed to be protecting and serving. For her troubles, she got a mere 10-hour suspension.
It was removed from TikTok. It made waves across the internet when a Reddit user posted a screen recording of the video.
If you merge and we follow behind you and we merge too, you're probably in trouble. Best way to find that out is get the out of the way.
In a statement to local media, the Federal Way Police Department said in part, quote, "We have viewed the social media video posted by Officer Strauss and can assure you that it does not represent the core values and practices of our police department."
When a cop says, or a police department says, or representatives of a police department said, "We can assure you this does not represent our core values," you can take it to the bank. It absolutely represents their core values and what they actually think about the general public, that they have great hatred for.
Strauss later received a 10-hour suspension without pay. Police say that's equal to one shift.
Let's go to Deputy Crow. This video right here has 10 million views. It went hyper viral. Listen to this guy's disdain for the general public.
Want to hear about some of my favorite things to do? This is going to piss you off. It's so much fun. So, and it's early in the morning or late at night. Oh, these are my favorite. When you're driving and you're coming at me and we pass each other like such, I like to hit my brakes. Yeah, especially early in the morning when you're running late to work, you're speeding, you're speeding, I caught you speeding. I just like to hit my brakes. Get the blood flowing. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Really, I'm helping you out if you think about it. Getting your blood flowing, getting you ready for work.
That is a psychopathic mindset. I'm really helping you out by getting your blood flowing. I really want to introduce fear into your system as you're going to work. And if you're a little late for work and you're going a little faster than I think you should be, well, guess what? I'm going to abuse my power and I'm going to mess with you. I'm going to make your heart jump out of your chest just a little bit because you think you're going to get pulled over and economically terrorized, and pay that ticket that you can't afford to pay. While I, on the other hand, and they do this in practice, it's not just this Brianna chick, this Brianna Strauss from Federal Way expressing what's on her heart. As well as I do, whether you live in a big city or a small town. I live in a small town. These guys are speeding all the time. Their lights aren't on, their sirens aren't activated. And even in the Oklahoma handbook, they are not allowed to do that by their own department, but they do it all the time. How many times have you seen a cop speeding down the road or running through a red light or running through a stop sign or not using their turn signals, where if you did the exact same thing that they did, they would be on your butt, they'd be pulling you over, they'd be harassing you. They want to see you squirm. They love that power. That is the definition of a psychopath. They love to know that they have power and control over the people that they're supposed to be protecting and serving. And especially, you're going to let your guard down around a cop because obviously you trust them, right? They're in a trusted position. They're in a responsible position. They're supposed to be the authority. We can trust the authorities, right? This dude right here is, just listen to what he verbalizes right here. From the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And I love it when they keep on talking because they expose themselves every single time.
I just like to hit my brakes, scare you a little. Also, when I'm sitting and I'm running speed traffic and I gotta go.
You mean speed traps? You mean unconstitutional violations of our unalienable rights to travel down the road? Just because, and you want to catch us going 7 miles an hour over the speed limit when you constantly go 20, 25 miles an hour over the speed limit? I was doing 80 miles an hour one day on a roadway going from Tahlequah to Tulsa because it's an 80 mile an hour zone. This cop blew by me like I was standing still, had to be going well over 100 miles per hour. I tried to chase him, but he was weaving out of traffic because I was gonna hold him to task. Could not catch that guy. He was an Oklahoma State trooper. Lights not on, sirens not activated. I tried to stay up with him as long as I could, stayed up with him for about 5 miles. He was gone. Not on an emergency. Lights and sirens not activated.
When I'm sitting and I'm running speed traffic and I gotta go somewhere else, if I want to go to the gas station or grab a snacky or something, I'll wait. I'll wait till you come by. I don't care how far you're back. If you're 2 miles back, I'm waiting on you. And then as soon as you pass me, I'm going to pull out. That's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Yeah. Also, at a stop sign, I'm not going first. I'll wait. You can do that. No. You're going first. Figured I'd let you in on a couple of fun things that I like to do.
And why would he do that? Why would he want you to go first? Because he wants you to be nervous. He wants that blood flow going. He wants you to be scared. He wants you to look at his presence as something that's intimidating. Oh, you don't want me pulling up behind you because I might find something on it. You got an expired license plate, boy? Well, I'm going to pull you over. You got your brake lights aren't working on one side? I'm going to pull you over. You didn't activate your turn signal when I thought you should have? Well, I'm going to pull you over. I want you to be as nervous as possible. I want you to be on your toes. Only a psycho would treat another human being like that. I hope this guy doesn't have pets. I hope this guy doesn't have a girlfriend. Can you imagine the mind games that he plays with people in his life? He's literally admitting to playing mind games with the public and admitting he violates that public trust.
Or others do the same. But, yeah. Now you know. Or do you? Are we gonna pull you over? Or are we just fucking with you?
Wow.
Which one's it going to be? You make that choice. I can't make it for you. Good luck. Also, don't feel bad. I still get nervous when cops are behind me. Even when I'm in a squad car. I'll forget that I'm in a squad car. and I'll see a cop, I'll be like, oh shit, it's the cops. And then I'm like, I'm a cop.
You know what he's saying right there? Oh, that's right. I am a cop. I have qualified immunity. There's nothing for me to be scared about, but because you don't have qualified immunity, you need to be scared.
But yeah, don't feel bad. Everybody gets that way. It's not just you.
Wow. Look into this guy's eyes. Those are the eyes of a true sociopath, a true psychopath. He knows he has the power. He knows he can abuse the power and get away with it. He knows that he can do certain actions where if you did the same thing, he would treat you as a criminal. Am I going to pull you over? Am I not going to pull you over? You got you guessing, don't I? Ooh, I love this. I love messing with people's minds. I love making them nervous. I love scaring the wits out of them. You better cross your T's and dot your I's when I'm behind you, boy. Leave your thoughts about this. I will leave the link to deputy_crow_adventures on TikTok. Maybe you want to leave your comments about Deputy Crow. Maybe we should find out what department Deputy Crow works for. In my opinion, somebody who has a position of power like that and is willing to admit that they abuse that power is somebody who shouldn't have that power. Leave your thoughts about this for the world and the global thought police in the comments section below. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification icon, give it a thumbs up, share it with everybody you know. Don't forget to subscribe also to my brand new channel called The Disturbing Illusion, where we expose the left versus right paradigm lie and this dog and pony show circus under the big top. Grab a shirt, become a channel member, but more importantly, understand that in times of universal deceit, telling the truth is a revolutionary act. I'll see you in the next video.